friends and my dear teachers. Today I am going to teach you about question tags and its rules by SSTP ACADEMY. First of all, we are going to understand the meaning of the question tags. So what is the meaning of question tag? Question tags are short questions at the end of the statements. They are mainly used in speech when we want to confirm that something is true or not, or to encourage a reply from the person we are speaking to. This is the meaning of question tags. Question tags are formed with auxiliary or modal verb from the statement on the appropriate subject. Again, question tags we are classified two types. Number one, positive question tags. Example, Ramesh is not going. Question tag is he. Second one, negative question tags. Sapna is writing. For this question tag isn't she? So positive statement, negative question tag. Negative statement, positive question tag. Now we are going to understand rules one by one. Rule number one. A positive statement is followed by a negative question tag. Understand first. If the statement is in positive, the question tag must be negative. That's why example is here. Mohan is from Delhi. Isn't he? Negative tag, positive statement. Sunita can write Urdu. Positive statement, negative tag, can't she? Next one, rule 2. A negative statement is followed by a positive question tag. So your statement is negative, question tag is positive. So example, they aren't farmers, are they? I shouldn't say things like that. Question tag is, should he? Rule number 3. When the verb in the main sentence is in the present simple, we form the question tag with do, does, don't, doesn't. You play the guitar. Yeah, statement is positive. Question tag is negative. That's a don't you. But here there is no any be forms. So that's why it is in simple present tense. Anusha likes cricket. Anusha is a third person. Present tense. That means simple present tense. Question tag is here. Doesn't she? Why means Anusha is a female. That's why here its pronoun is she. Roshan do not prepare cake. Negative statement. Roshan do not prepare cake. Question tag is positive. Does he? Next we are going to understand the rule number 4. If the verb is in the past simple, we use did. So in the given sentence or statement, the verb must be in past simple. We are using while writing question tag did. They went to market. They went to the market. Your question is, didn't they? She studied in USA. Question tag is your positive statement, negative question tag. Didn't she? Next one, rule number 5. When the statement contains a word with a negative meaning, the question tag needs to be positive. So that means a word or a statement contains a word with a negative meaning. See here, examples are there gave. He hardly ever speaks. He hardly ever speaks. It is negative meaning. but question tag is in positive. Does he? They rarely eat in restaurants. It is rarely, it shows the negative meaning. The question tag is do they? So like that you have to write more examples. Then we are going to understand the rule number 6. If the verb is in singular, so if the verb is singular, in the main statement, the verb in the question tag must also be singular. So in the main sentence, the verb must be singular. In question tag also, the verb must be singular. So here, Sita plays well. Here, Sita plays, it is a singular. So, and then here, question tag, doesn't she? Doesn't she? That's why it's a singular. Rakesh cooks food. Doesn't he? So that means verb also singular, then question tag also singular. Rule number 7. If the verb is plural in a main statement, the verb in the question tag must be also plural. So, in the given statement, see, they are poor. They are poor. So, question tag is, aren't they? See, here, are is there. It is a plural. But, tag also, aren't they? Here also, plural. That's why, verb must be in the statement. Plural means, then tag also plural. They were brothers. Weren't they? Plural form. So, like this, you have to write more examples in your notebook. So next one, rule number 8. Question tag must match the tense of the main statements. Mind it here, when the statement is in past tense, then tag also past tense. It is present tense, tag also present tense. It is in future tense, then tag also future tense. First one, example. They didn't write the exam. Question tag is, did they? It is past tense. See, they didn't write the exam. It is a past tense statement. Tag also past tense. He sings well. He sings well. It is a present tense. Simple present tense. Doesn't he? Doesn't he? Here also present simple. Shamir will attend the conference. So, Shamir will attend the conference. It is attend, it's a will is there, it's future tense. As a question tag is won't he. So, like that, which tense is there in the statement, same tense need to apply in the question tag. Rule number 9. Quasi negatives. Here, quasi negative words like hardly, rarely, scarcely, nobody, no one, never, no, no one. So it repeated. And neither and seldom are followed by positive question tags. Followed by positive question tags. So whether these kind of words, quasi negatives are there, then also question tags must be positive. Example, she rarely watch movies. So yes, does she? That means positive question tag, negative statement. Because these question negatives are there. Mohan hardly work in the farm. Then also question tag, does he? Suresh never acts like a gentleman. Question tag is, does he? So like that, your question negatives are there means your tag must be anytime it is positive. Next rule, rule number 10. Subjects like everybody, everyone, nobody. So these kind of words convey a plural idea. So we must use they as subject in the question tag. Why means it is conveying the plural idea. Everybody attend the party. Everybody attend the party. The question tag is, it is positive statement, negative tag. That's why didn't they? Nobody will come to the class. Nobody will come to the class. That means here also this sentence, what shows it is subject, nobody is there. That's why its question tag is won't they, because it shows the plural form. Then rule number 11. Imperatives beginning with let me are followed by the question tags won't you or will you. Won't you express compliance and will you express polite request? See, imperatives beginning with let me, then only you have to write the question tags won't you, will you. Won't you express the compliments idea and will you express the polite request. Examples. Let me read the article. Your question tag is won't you, expressing compliance. Let me read the article. Will you? It is polite request. Then we are going to understand the rule number 12. Positive imperatives beginning with just are followed by the positive question tag will you. So especially when they are express a polite request. So your statements consist of just, then you have to go and write the question tag will you. Example, just wait outside. Question tag is will you. Or after positive imperatives, we use will you, won't you, can you, can't you, could you, etc. Yet for the negative imperatives, we only use will you. So these only use will you. So these are the rules of the question text. Next example, open the door. Then also here, will you, won't you, can you, could you. Yeah, all possible question tags are there. That's why won't you open the door. Time depends on the expressions we are using this kind of question tags. Rule number 13. Imperatives beginning with letters are followed by a positive question tag shall be, especially when they are express suggestions. See, in the imperative sentences which are beginning with letters, which is followed by a positive question tag that is starting with shall be. See, let's have a party. Your question tag is shall be. Let's have lunch. Shall we? Let's go now. Shall we? So these are the question tags because these are the imperatives beginning with let's or letters. So then we will get the question tags shall be. Next one, rule number 14. Have to is considered simple present and had to is considered simple past. See, have to and had to. So in the statement, have to is considered as a simple present tense. Had to is considered as a simple past tense. Then see examples. Your father has to wear glasses. Your father has to wear glasses. It is simple present. Your question tag is doesn't he? They don't have to come early. It is present tense, plural form. Question tag is do they? We had to borrow some money to buy new house. Question tag is didn't they? So here had to is there. It shows the past tense of the sentence. Next one, rule number 15. If the statement a modal, it is repeated in the tag. So which modal is there in the statement? Same modal repeated in the tag. So here see example, Siri can't do it. Sorry, Siri can do it. Your question tag is can't she? You wouldn't do that. Negative statement, positive tag. Would you? We must speak them. We must speak them. It is positive statement. Your tag must be negative. Mustn't we? Rule number 16. When the subject of this statement is that or this, the pronoun in the tag is it. The pronoun they is for their plural forms. These and those. When that or this is the means, it is a pronoun of the statement is tag is it. Otherwise, it is in plural form means they is the pronoun. When they ask these are those. Now examples. This is expensive car. Isn't it? Isn't it? This is expensive car. Isn't it? Those are very costly things. Those are very costly things. Aren't they? Next rule is rule number 17. When we use there plus be forms, that means be forms combination in a sentence, the pronoun in the tag is there. So maybe there and be form is there, means its combination is tag of pronoun in the question tag is there. So example, there won't be any punishment. Yeah, will there? Won't is negative statement, positive tag. There is a bus to Mysore city every day. Isn't there? Isn't there? There weren't any police at the market. Yeah, were there? Were there? It is negative statement, positive tag. Next, here give some examples. That means positive question tags. Question tags are used when asking for the agreement and confirmation. Negative statement, positive statement. See here, negative statement, positive tag. You aren't a teacher, are you? He isn't crazy, is he? He wasn't relaxed, was he? They weren't late, were they? You don't speak French, do you? You didn't study for the test, did you? You haven't been here all week, have you? You don't done it before then, tag is had you. You don't fail the exam. Will you is a question tag. You can't drive a car. Positive statement, negative statement. Then present tense. It is here, can you is the question tag. Same negative question tags. Question tags are used when asking for agreement and confirmation, a positive statement or negative statement. So both are agreement. Here whatever means positive statement, negative tag. You are a student, aren't you? Positive statement, negative tag. He is very busy, isn't he? Negative tag. He was happy, wasn't he? Negative tag. They were surprised, positive statement, negative tag. Weren't they? You speak English, don't you? Negative tag. He studies Spanish, positive statement, negative tag. Doesn't he? You studied for the test, didn't you? You have all week, haven't you? You had before he left the exam, haven't you? You will 2 languages, hadn't you? You can eat for me, won't you? So these are the negative question tags. That means positive statement, negative question tags. Okay, thank you friends. If you like this PPT, like, share and subscribe it. If you want to download this PPT, I will give you link in description. Go on, download it. Thank you.
To change your